A master teacher leads his students through the elegant flowing forms of a Tai Chi movement. Scenes like this could be found in many places throughout Asia. But this particular scene occurred in the United States, in a park just 2 miles from Apple headquarters in Cupertino, California. In the Senior Center in Mountain View near Google campus, seniors take part in an hour-and-a-half class and stay for individual help afterwards. Today, you will meet the much respected and beloved Tai Chi master, Master Lee Ching, and some of his very enthusiastic students. I'm Susan Mann, your host today on The Better Part. Today, we're going to talk to Master Lee and his students who will help us explore the inner world of Tai Chi, a world in which Tai Chi unlocks the body's energies to heal itself. Master Ching Li was born in 1942 in Jiangxi, a province in southeastern China. A superb natural athlete, he played rugby and studied martial arts in his youth. At the age of 39, he suffered a devastating stroke and was left with partial facial paralysis. As he urgently sought relief from his illness, he fortuitously came upon an opportunity to meet the famed Tai Chi master Zhang Yangming, who then became his teacher. Seeking a new level of health, Master Lee devoted himself to learning Tai Chi. Master Lee earned numerous certifications and awards in this field, as well as a master's degree from the University of East-West Medicine, Tai Chi College. Upon fully recovering from his paralysis, Master Lee devoted himself to bringing the methods of Tai Chi to people seeking to improve their health. He now offers free instruction and practice sessions 6 days a week throughout the Bay Area. His students benefit not only from his mastery and deep insight into Tai Chi, but also from his amiable personality that fosters cooperation and harmony amongst the students. Master Lee has practiced Tai Chi every day for almost 40 years. Punying Laosher, welcome, Master Lee. I'm so glad, I'm honored to have you visit us here on The Better Part. Master Lee, I know that you now have the desire to bring Tai Chi to the Westerners. Now, as a person who grew up in the West, I know most of them think that Tai Chi is really martial arts. They think about Bruce Lee. Is that right?
武术是太极的一个层面。
Martial art is just one aspect of Tai Chi. Tai Chi originated from ancient China during the time when most Chinese could not afford to purchase weapons. As a result, they needed to depend only on their hands and feet, along with their body capabilities to protect their families and villages during troubled times. With unceasing practice honed over the centuries, the Chinese developed some very effective fighting skills using these methods. Performing Tai Chi movements in slow motion is training to gradually build up the coordination and balance of the whole body, as well as the strength of the muscles. The result of these skills can be seen after a long period of training in the fast moves of sparring during combat.
So, what is the real power of Tai Chi?
可以分成2种，一个是内在，一个是外在的。
Tai Chi can have both internal and external effects on us. Through long-term practice, our inner self can be cultivated to better adapt to nature and to accept the fact that many things are not under the control of humans. Through long periods of practice, The external self can be enhanced with more energy, better sleep quality, and repair of some minor illnesses. In other words, Tai Chi is an effective fighting technique to improve the quality of the body. The energies produced by internal forces called Qi are very, very powerful for maintaining health.
Oh, can you explain more about this Qi? Why is Qi so important?
在中文里面有两个字，一个叫做气，跟内在的气。
Many people are confused about what Qi is. There are two words in Chinese pronounced the same as Qi, but they are different characters and of different meanings. One means air, breath. The other is a kind of energy close to our intrinsic life energy. It was documented in ancient Chinese medical books that the second Qi dictates life. This Qi helps us to have less sickness by providing the key to open up our immune system and self-healing process. The process starts with changes in bone density. The next stage changes the soft tissue in the body, such as internal organs, muscles, tendons, and skin. The third stage is to renew the marrow. Bone marrow is where blood cells are produced and is a strong component of the immune system. It's like elevating the operating system of the entire body.
Wow, these are really important changes in your body. I realized how important Qi is when after a few weeks, when I started practicing, I noticed that I can feel the Qi coursing through my fingers and hands and my arms.
Okay.
It's so wonderful that it just gave me much more motivation to practice every
Okay.
single day.
Okay.
So, Master Lee, when I go to your class, I am so impressed with all the people there. The people there seem to be like a big family. I feel like going more to these classes and attending classes and practicing every day. So I guess practicing, getting us to practice more is a kind of a key to Tai Chi.
Tai Chi should be practiced 每天要训练。
Tai Chi needs to be practiced every day, so we usually see each other several times a week. We're very familiar with each other and are in a good position to help each other out. After experiencing the benefits of Tai Chi, we are all eager to pass it on to others in need. For this common vision, we have volunteers perform their duties and contribute their strengths. We have a great website. The activity group organizes 2 retreats in a year and occasional gatherings like potluck dinners or hiking. The excellent translation team is responsible for bringing the true meaning of Tai Chi to the English-speaking students. Yes, we are just like a big family of Tai Chi.
Thank you, Master Lee, for coming in and talking to us at the Better Part today. We really appreciate the love that you have for the community by sharing so much of yourself 6 days a week to teach classes. Thank you so much. 感谢你。
谢谢我，You are welcome.
I'm so glad to sit down with Erica at the Mountain View Senior Center after a Tai Chi class. Erica, it's so glad to see you here. I have to express my gratitude for you helping all us Tai Chi students learn Tai Chi. Now, I'm just a little concerned. Why is it that we newcomers have so much trouble learning Tai Chi?
太极使用身体的方式呢，跟我们日常生活中
I think it is because many concepts and components of Tai Chi do not quite transfer from the skills that we are usually familiar with. These skills are sometimes completely absent from our normal routines. So misunderstanding occurred when new students are trying to apply what they use in their daily lives to understand the necessary components of Tai Chi. This is the most difficult part of learning Tai Chi. There are 3 elements to ease this learning process. The first is to have a teacher who really understands the essence of Tai Chi. Second, you need to let go of preconceptions and truly understand the teaching. Third, you must have self-perseverance with continual practice.
Erica, we're fortunate indeed to have Master Lee for his insight. But there is such a huge chasm between his knowledge and my knowledge that I feel I need someone like you to help me along to his level. If I'm having a stumbling block, then you seem to know how to bring me out of that.
太极呢，不但可以让我们身体健康，
Oh, I'm glad you say so. Learning Tai Chi not only improves the body, but also the mind. The increased awareness comes from persistent practice. After 7 years of training, I feel I become much more sensitive and observant. It's my honor to share what I have learned to help others, to explore and to utilize their own physical strength, as well as to avoid being consumed by their weaknesses.
Now, as a new Tai Chi student, and I have a Western mindset since I grew up in Canada, I'm somewhat frustrated by the slow progress that we're having in the Tai Chi class because it takes weeks to learn how to stand properly, and then months how to breathe properly and how to shift my weight from one foot to another. So, Erica, when am I going to learn the real Tai Chi?
事实上你已经学习是真的太极啦。
Oh, Susan, you're learning the real Tai Chi. It is much more important to learn the necessary concepts and components slowly but correctly than to undo bad habits. Like I explained in your first question, it takes time to clear up the misunderstanding and to accept the true meaning of Tai Chi components. Of course, the length of the process varied depending on each individual. Besides, it takes time to train our body to listen to our brain. We often find our bodies are not that obedient as we think they are. Again, an experienced mentor can greatly reduce our learning curve.
Erica, you have really inspired us to work harder, to practice more, and be faithful in our practicing. We really appreciate that you have this great heart that you share your learning with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, 谢谢。
Now, we are so happy to welcome 3 of Master Lee's students to the better part. Welcome. We have Ayping Yeh, Bosco Fong, and Jimmy Chen. I'm so glad to see you here outside of class.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ayping, how long have you been with the group, and how did you get started with this?
I'm a student at Crisai Park. I'm also a practitioner, Tao practitioner. I am naturally drawn to the idea that Tai Chi can reflect among the heaven, earth, and humanity. But in daily life, there are not many opportunities to learn it deeply.
Right.
Yeah, so about 5 years ago, a friend told me that Master Lee Tai Chi group. That's why I came to the study.
Oh,
yeah.
So what happened when you first started?
Yeah, I still clearly remember the first time I went to Crisai Park, and I knew I had come across a master teacher. I have studied under him ever since. I believe he can lead me to this harmony between earth, heaven, and the humanity that I'm seeking.
I think that's wonderful. He is a very insightful teacher besides being a practitioner of Tai Chi.
Yes.
Now, Bosco, you're involved in a lot of sports, very active. What's your sports regimen now?
I practice Tai Chi 3 or 4 times every week under Master Lee or Erica. And I also try to play tennis twice a week and golf once a week.
Wow, does your wife ever see you?
We do see each other.
Okay. So how long have you been studying Tai Chi? How do you compare it to golf and all the other sports that you play?
I've been studying Tai Chi for about 4 years now, and I'm pretty much still a novice, of course. For other sports, I do it socially, and I don't have any special training. And of course, here I'm comparing Tai Chi and sports and other exercise just for the sake of doing exercise. I'm not going into any other aspects of Tai Chi. But even with my limited experience, I could see there are a lot of similarities between Tai Chi and other sports, but there are big differences too.
Oh, really? Well, what are they?
The similarity is that, like any sports, Tai Chi is about mind awareness. It's about eye-hand coordination. It is better if you have a good body foundation. If you have a good, for example, muscular and skeletal structure, and if you have a good reflex. For example, in tennis, there's a ball coming towards you. You need to position yourself so that you can efficiently swing your racket and hit the ball back to the other side. And in golf, the ball sits on the ground. It's motionless, waiting for you to hit. But that little difference of angle of impact between your downswinging club and the ball makes a world of difference.
I see.
And actually, it's a more difficult sport. Well, Tai Chi is all about your body movement, whether those movements can follow the command of your brain. And those execution has to be exact. So these are the similarities.
Oh, and what about the differences between them?
The difference is Tai Chi, I think, is more internalized. This exercise happens more inside your body than outside.
I see.
So Tai Chi movements could look very quiet and slow on the outside, but inside you could be like the mountain turning upside down.
Oh, really?
Or,
big things happening.
Right, or like the sea heaving like a tsunami. The objective of Tai Chi, and especially the inside aspect of it, is to awake your inside life energy and nourish it.
And this
is the Qi
right.
Master Lee talk about. Yeah. The essence of Tai Chi is Qi.
So you're really, by practicing Tai Chi, you're actually trying to control this Qi, right?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Control and nourish it so that your body gets, the health gets enhanced by practicing.
Wow. Well, that's really interesting. Now, Jimmy, you have a background that's more in traditional martial arts, right? Can you tell us how long have you been studying with Master Lee, and how is Tai Chi actually different from the other martial arts?
Well, I have learned Tai Chi from Master Lee for about 5 years. Okay, before I learned from Master Lee, I learned some traditional Chinese martial art when I was younger. But in Chinese traditional martial art, there are two fighting techniques. Okay, so one is external, and the other one is internal. For external fighting, you more use your physical power and your muscle strength to do the fighting. Okay, so your movement, your practice movement, just as quick as you are in the real fighting.
Real combat.
Yeah,
right.
very aggressive and energetic and mixed with punches, kicking, jumping, etc. Okay, so example like karate, taekwondo, these are hard style of fighting, and those kung fu style practiced by movie star like Jet Li, Bruce Lee, are the type of external fighting we talk about.
I see.
For internal fighting, it doesn't use power or muscle strength, more use your developing your Qi, as Bosco said. Okay, the Qi is our inherent life energy, and so we develop this energy and use it as with awareness for the compact and to do the defense and offense. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Master Lee once telling us is you use the Qi and the inner energy that you have to not only know how your body is in position to the enemy, but also to sense where the enemy is and how they are, how they are going to attack you, right? Oh, that's pretty amazing.
You feel the strength and you feel the weakness. Okay.
Now we're talking about how Tai Chi is used in healing ourselves, healing our bodies. So what is this Wellness Tai Chi?
Well, the Wellness Tai Chi is, like I said, okay, so when you practice Tai Chi, you do very slowly and with a good flow of motion, enhance and also coordinate with your breathing, inhale and exhale cycle. Now, this production of Qi during the practice, you build up your internal energy and then you can use it for doing the fighting. So with the Qi, okay, it makes you aware of yourself, okay, your position, your stand, and also your strength. And also allow you to know your opponent's position and his relative weakness. And so that way, this enhance your awareness, okay, then will give you a very competitive fighting advantages. So you're on a higher level.
Good. Well, after all this Tai Chi,
Right.
I hope I don't need to use it, but you know, I can
Yeah.
better defend myself if I do, right?
Okay. Yeah, right.
Okay. Now, you all look fabulous. You know, you look so fit and, you know, healthy. Now, as we all get older, how do you think Tai Chi would help you? Ayping?
One thing I get to know the Qi energy better through cultivating Qi. Even though the progress is slow, I can feel the improvement in my health, as well as heightened self-awarenesses. Before, in the winter, I suffered from cold hands and feet. This situation has greatly improved after I practiced Nei Gong, which is the cultivating inner Qi. Yeah, and also my osteoporosis has also improved.
Oh,
okay.
that's
so
very
now I
interesting.
understand with Tai Chi, as long as we practice under proper guidance, our health will improve.
I see. Well, you tell a really interesting story about how your reflexes are so quick. Tell us about that.
Yeah, yes, there was one time I was eating persimmon. And the soft persimmon slip away as I lift the fork. Yeah, I reacted without even thinking. I cut the persimmon mid-air, yeah, and guided through back into the bowl with my fork. That was a jaw-dropping moment for my husband, who happened to sitting by my side. That was joy of time for me too.
Oh, that's great. And what about you, Bosco?
Well, I think as an exercise, the barrier of practicing Tai Chi is much lower than other sports.
So anybody can do it,
exactly, right? And for example, if you got bad knees, you cannot play tennis. You got a bad back, you cannot play golf. But even with those ailments, you still can pick up Tai Chi and practice Tai Chi.
Right.
You're looking at a walking example. Okay. Actually, by practicing, you feel better. Your health gets better.
I see.
And another aspect I feel is psychologically. Older people may feel insecure. If they do other sports, they may feel, oh, I cannot do tennis because I'm always losing. Because those sports, you keep a score.
Right, right.
But Tai Chi, you don't. It's all upon yourself.
Okay.
The feedback is all on yourself.
Well, I had noticed, I mentioned earlier that you could actually feel the Qi, you know, build up in your body.
Right.
And that is very motivating and gets you to do more.
Exactly.
I also noticed that there are, you know, some people in our class who are like me, you know, are, you know, up in age. And it doesn't seem to deter anybody as they get older. You could still do it, right?
Exactly, I agree.
That's wonderful. And what about you, Jimmy? What do you think?
Well, as I said, compared to other sport, okay, Tai Chi is very relaxing. Okay, so when you're doing it, okay, you can meditate and you can just breathe, inhale, exhale, and practicing Tai Chi, and that can improve your health, your brain function, endurance, and especially balance. That can reduce the risk of falling. Okay, so
right, that's very important.
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
older
important.
people.
Yeah, for everybody.
Yes,
yeah, right.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay,
So
yeah.
what you're saying is, in order to play the other sports,
Yeah.
you've got to be in very good shape first.
Oh yeah, sure.
But
yeah.
with Tai Chi,
Oh, yeah.
it will get you in better shape, right?
right.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, I noticed that the Tai Chi group, the Lee Ching Tai Chi group, is very active. You know, not only in Creekside Park, in Mountain View, in Palo Alto. What are some of the things that you like about this group?
I think we all must have had good karma to be able to meet Master Lee and Erica. They have devoted themselves to Tai Chi and taught us not only how to have harmony within our body, and also work to promote our harmony within our group.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's wonderful. And you, Bosco, what are your ideas?
Well, we have a very good group. And Master Lee and Erica really take care of all of us.
Right.
And all the students are very eager to learn, and they motivate each other to learn. They help each other out, even though we tease each other. But this is a very friendly environment.
Well, I also noticed that students very often are very good teachers because they've recently had the same problem as you did. And I've had a lot of students point out, where I'm making a mistake.
Right.
Right?
This is helping each other out.
Oh, that's great. And Jimmy, what do you think?
Well, our group bounds together like a big family, okay? So we often have regular retreats, okay, like appreciation lunches, and sometimes we have park dinners, and they even travel together, have to have fun. So it's like a happy, very family. So, okay, so I would say for those who like to have a good wellness and good health, come and join us and learn from Master Lee.
Right.
Okay,
Well, that's wonderful. Yeah. Well, I'm so pleased that you're all here today. And I know that Master Lee and all of you are eager to try and bring the message of Tai Chi to Westerners. And this group and this meeting today and our program is actually one of the first things we're doing to try to bring the
great.
message of Tai Chi to other people.
Very good. Yeah.
I know you also are very involved in a website, right? Jimmy,
yes,
that
I
you
too.
have.
Yeah.
Yes. And we have the website in both English and and in Chinese.
Yeah, you can go there and take a look. Yeah.
Right.
Well, thank you for inviting us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you
Well,
for this
it's our
opportunity.
pleasure. It's our pleasure. It's really great to have you here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Master Lee and his ardent fans have given us a rare glimpse into the inner world of Tai Chi and its power to promote health and healing. I thank them for this gift on behalf of the hundreds of students in their classes all throughout the Bay Area. And I thank you, viewers, for watching us today and hope to see you next week on The Better Part.